There's an old bakery in my neighborhood that hasn't opened its doors since the first weeks of the war. The windows are shattered, the smell of fresh bread long gone, and the walls are cracked from the explosions. But I still go there every day, not for bread, but for a cat that I first met him on a cold evening. I was passing by when I heard a quiet, raspy meow. I looked inside through the broken doorway and saw him, a big gray cat with dust-covered fur and tired eyes. He was sitting right where the counter used to be, as if waiting for someone who would never return. That I placed a bowl of food on the floor and sat down a few meters away. At first, he didn't trust me. He stared, motionless, weighing every sound, every breath. Only after a long silence did he limp toward the bowl. His back leg didn't work properly, likely injured from falling debris. But he ate, and while he did, I realized how long he must have been surviving alone in that empty place. I named him Baker. The next morning, he was there again. And the morning after that. Every day, he greeted me with a slow blink as if saying, "You came back. Good." Eventually, he began to rub his head against my hand, a small gesture that meant everything. The bakery has become his kingdom. He lies on the warm patches of sunlight that slip through the broken roof, sleeps on old flour sacks, and keeps watch from the window where he once saw people line up for bread. I sometimes imagine him as the unofficial guardian of the place, the last soul still holding on to what the building used to be. Winter hit hard. Snow found its way inside the ruins, and Baker's limp grew worse. I built him a small shelter in the corner using blankets and wood. He curled up inside immediately, purring so loudly that it echoed through the empty room. People ask me why I keep caring for these animals when there are so many problems around us. My answer is simple, because kindness is something I refuse to surrender, not to fear, not to war, not to destruction. Baker still waits for me every morning, sitting on the counter like a loyal customer. I bring him food, I clean his shelter, and in return he gives me something I didn't expect, a feeling that not everything here is lost. Dove in a broken bakery, a wounded cat taught me that hope can survive anywhere.